All right, what's up? This is Minor Attractions. We are on Kindred Radio. We want to go to the country. It is the middle of August. It is hot. No one's in London, but we're having a good time.
What? Hey. My name's Sophie, and
I'm Jacob.
And we are both the directors here at Minor Attractions. Thank you so much, Kindred, for giving us the amazing space to be here.
Thank you.
And you know what? The theme of this show is going to be exactly what Jacob said. You know, no one's here. We're having a good time. So this is going to be a summer of escapism, of good tunes, reminiscent tunes. And looking ahead to our next edition this year in October 2026. Jacob, what is Minor Attractions for anyone that doesn't know?
Minor Attractions is first of all, thank you for asking. Thanks. Minor Attractions is a cultural program that brings together the best of emerging art from around the world, particularly London-based. Everything from music to, of course, visual art, to performance, to publishing. We kind of do it all. We have a lot of irons and a lot of fires. But right now we're focused on doing this because October better be a long way away. We are bringing two people together today that we're going to talk to. We are going to talk to Hang, our partnerships person, about what she's doing because that's pretty cool. And we're also going to be talking to Benjamin Slinger, who just did a solo show a couple weeks ago. And we're going to talk to them about what they're doing because that's cool. We're going to cut to some music. Let's see that.
So the next track is Park by Wiki. Hope you enjoy. And get your guns out. It's a hot summer. Let's get it.
It's my corner, after all. It's just one little part of the world, but things take place there, too, just like everywhere else. That's why I can never take a vacation. I got to be in my spot every morning at the same time. Every morning in the same spot at the same time.
Seward, Tompkins, Riverside, Jackie Robinson, Central, Marcus Garvey, Prospect, St. Nick's, all of them brought away the game, what I saw it, a place to start my day off without pain in my heart, caught in a sea of concrete, what these streets are, I need to see some trees, even if these trees spars, that's why I went to the park on the bench, monument or on top of the rock, entrenched in thought, lounging, get up for a walk, dip in the fountain when it get too hot, could be lords like Prospect, small like Columbus Park, watch sports, future prospects in Rucker Park, badminton with the Buddhist monks, shit what you want, might see a dime piece, bag it up, or could just be bagging up dubs, or all the above, there's nothing more that I love, if any day asks what I plan for us, or any interviewer asks what my hobby was, it was going to the bar, is that too obvious? A little cut, escape from water rush amongst the muck, don't matter what you make, what it say on your pay stub, you welcome to enter, as much as the ones with their nameplates engraved on the benches, incentive to not neglect it, stay involved, but let's make our way uptown, change the pace form, downtown ain't no hills or great lawns, it's cooler up top, I can get used to the view that I got, might plot, go through on my thoughts, or just sip this juice that I got, the OPM, I almost forgot, it was only him when I first took this spot, and now it's filled to the brim, already 4 o'clock, must have been here since 10 on the dot, take off the watch, wouldn't say the day's lost, I'd say I couldn't have prayed for a more beautiful way to start this day off, than just laying in the park. The park, where I started my shift, where I clocked in, clocked out, or when I just slept on the bench, when I walked in, never walked out. It's where I started my shift, where I clocked in, clocked out, or when I slept on the bench, when I walked in, never walked out.
Most recent album. That was Parked by Wiki off of his most recent album, Ancient History. We're going to go right into Feel Right by
Summer Pearl. I found this song super randomly, like at the beginning of the summer, and it's kind of been my tune. So do enjoy.
Melodies in a bass line, shake your leg on your waistline. Everybody just feel fine, everybody just feel nice, everybody feel right. Melodies in a bass line, shake your leg on your waistline. Everybody just feel fine, everybody just feel nice, everybody feel right. Melodies in a bass line, shake your leg on your waistline. Everybody just feel fine, everybody just feel nice, everybody feel right. Melodies in a bass line, shake your leg on your waistline. Everybody just feel fine, everybody just feel nice, everybody feel right.
Don't need a glass for this drink. We drinking from the pot tonight, don't you think? We turning up until the sun comes up. No frost tonight, cause it's all about love. So make the bass a little thicker. Move your waist and then embrace with all your yeah. We out tonight to feel the energy inside. If you're with me, move your feet, don't run and hide. You got to feel it deep inside of you. You got to feel it in the rhythm too. You got to feel it in your soul. Get out of control. You got to feel it deep inside of you. You got to feel it in the rhythm too. You got to feel it in your soul. Get out of control.
Melodies in a bass line, shake your leg on your waistline. Everybody just feel fine, everybody just feel nice, everybody feel right. Melodies in a bass line, shake your leg on your waistline. Everybody just feel fine, everybody just feel nice, everybody feel right. Melodies in a bass line, shake your leg on your waistline. Everybody just feel fine, everybody just feel nice, everybody feel right. Melodies in a bass line, shake your leg on your waistline. Everybody just feel fine, everybody just feel nice, everybody feel right.
You got to feel it deep inside of you. You got to feel it in the rhythm too. Get out of control.
All right, that was Feel Fine by Summer Pearl. We have one more song before we get into Talking to Hang, which is going to be a lot of fun, but also it's fun playing music. So we're going to keep doing that.
Next song is Grandma's Kitchen by AJ Tracy. This is a bit of a different vibe, but I hope you can get into it. Let's do it.
That's what they used to eat in the village. Because it's cheap and cheap.
No, it's very sinner. You put like there is life on
Yeah,
there is life on
yeah.
it.
Once in a lifetime, I got real ones I depend on when I'm needing a lifeline. You got demons, I don't wanna fight, man, I let them come alive in the nighttime. Set up my shop with my EPs, albums, now my stock blings like a white line. Any old friend or old link that never had faith, gotta watch on the sideline. I got a family home, and being at home means anywhere I'm with my family's home. My shooter don't shoot anymore, plan A worked, I know this Bambi's grown. My corner shop's 230, he still got the Ribena with the sugar in. Ice cold magnums, twist that, put them in. If he bars me, I'm too fitting it. I just stepped to my grandma's kitchen, sun beach through the window, everything airy. I see the brown stew chicken, the rum punch kicking, I'm blessed and my fam stick by me. Old things should have spin back, blind me, I'm rare like a Mewtwo shiny. Long days make stress feel enormous, a hug from my mum, now my enemies still seem tiny. I'm on track like Lewis, if I don't go blind on a rhythm like this, then who is? I crafted this flow in the block with their needles, resting the bodily fluids. Pink worms for my nephews, christening, one more time we got our hoods up like druids. You can't say I never worked for this shit, radios got hit with unlimited sewage. Hash spliff in the Vogue party, string vest white ones when I go carny. The most dangerous men on the planet are man that I broke and got no nanny. So I gotta stay far from you bums. Babe, look nice when the curfew comes. I deserve to enjoy in this life. True, say I did miles on the path to the slums. I'm a mic selector, post at the news agent, word to Dexter. Got my line up, had to swerve my lecture, mix and blend bars, got the perfect texture. Said, I'm a mic selector, post at the news agent, word to Dexter. Got my line up, had to swerve my lecture, mix and blend bars, got the perfect texture. I just stepped to my grandma's kitchen, sun beach through the window, everything airy. I see the brown stew chicken, the rum punch kicking, I'm blessed and my fam stick by me. Old things should have spin back, blind me, I'm rare like a Mewtwo shiny. Long days make stress feel enormous, a hug from my mum, now my enemies all seem tiny. I just stepped to my grandma's kitchen, sun beach through the window, everything airy. I see the brown stew chicken, the rum punch kicking, I'm blessed and my fam stick by me. Old things should have spin back, blind me, I'm rare like a Mewtwo shiny. Long days make stress feel enormous, a hug from my mum, now my enemies all seem tiny.
You are going to be grandparents.
All right, that was AJ Tracy and Grandma's Kitchen. We are now talking to Hang, who is running partnerships for 2026 for Minor Attractions. It is not only because she is still in London, but also because she has lots of interesting things to say. I'm going to stop talking now. Sophie, you can take it over.
Hey. Han, could you introduce yourself? Who are you and what are you doing?
So I'm Hang. As Jacob was saying, I look after media brand partnerships for Minor Attractions. My background is quite diverse, I would say. Started at Christie's, came over to Super Blue, and now here at Minor Attractions.
Whoop
looking
whoop.
Whoop whoop. It's a different ball game, but all fun anyways.
And Han, you're going to be getting so many delicious new partnerships for us this year. I say delicious specifically because some of those are food, beverage, drinky poos, and all sorts of delicious things for you guys to enjoy. So I guess, what are some of those delicious partnerships you're excited by?
There are a few cooking. And I can't say much there, but some of
Pun not intended.
But my favorite one recently, and shout out to Rosie Leek for actually, handing the baton over.
Big up, Rosie.
Yeah, and kind of doing this and letting me kind of execute it. Papa Salt Gin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Some of you may know a lovely actress called Margot Robbie. Big up Margot Robbie. She doesn't need a shout out, but she we're going to give it.
We're going to give a shout out.
Her alongside, 5 other people, I believe. A group of other people collectively created this really delicious gin. Comes in a really nice blue kind of bottle that looks like it's kind of lived in the sea for a hot minute. Coastal gin, it's sexy. It gives beach vibes. It gives summer vibes. I wish we had some now, but we don't.
But all on theme, London summer fun for sure. Papa Salt Gin, really exciting. But yeah, there are some others cooking, so just watch this space, right?
If you like Campari spritzes, then that's probably good.
We'll have some spritzes as well for you guys. Also some drink snacks and a good time, Minor Attractions as an art fair that exists in one form of what we do, which happens in October. It's free to attend, so anyone that's listening, make sure you keep an eye out for our upcoming announcements and book your free ticket. It's going to be a really exciting year this year. We've got some really great parties, events, talks, galleries from all over the world joining us with some amazing artists. So it's definitely one to watch. I think, Hang, one of my questions for you is why art? Who gives an F about art?
Honestly, I don't think my family give an F about art. But
Kindred said yes, so who gives a fuck about?
Yeah, definitely not my family. I'm not doing my mom proud at the moment. But why not sometimes, right? Like, let's have fun and see some interesting things, have some interesting conversations, in front of some artworks that tell really cool stories rather than just, be boring about it.
I feel like because we do this newsletter segment where we ask people this question, and we were writing the questions for this, and we're like, God, we're really unoriginal. But I think about it every time that we do it because I often what would I answer, and I'm not so self-indulgent as to just ask myself and put it on the newsletter. But I think the biggest one is that all the people I like are into art, and so I might as well do that. I don't really like anyone else, and so I have look, the art part is cool, but the people are cooler, and so that's not a bad reason to do it. You do all the partnerships, so you only deal with people.
Yeah, I only deal with people, and you know what? Relationships are my thing, and protecting energy as well, and that's kind of the theme of the next track.
100%. Yeah. You skipped one. It's okay.
One. 4 questions.
I know. Sorry.
That's a good question, actually. Dream partnership, dream person to work with ever.
I was thinking about this as well, and I was kind of like,
who are we talking to?
Who are we talking to who can get in hit me up, guys. Hit me
Whoever's listening.
Whoever's listening.
Join us.
Who wants to work with me, because I'm a great person to work with, so they say.
Self-plugging.
Yeah, hit me up. But actually, thinking about brands, Polaroid.
Ooh,
Polaroid.
Fun.
Someone who's old school, but kind of
old school, new school.
But new school too,
Yeah.
and a little bit more IRL. You know.
No, I always love like those photo booths that you can get in different kind of spaces.
Yeah.
Imagine just getting Polaroids just as you'd experience things.
I know.
I will tell you a funny story though. One of the first ever art openings I ever went to, I never knew what a gallery opening was. I stumbled upon one day walking through Mayfair of all places. When I was 18 years old, and I walked into this opening, got handed a free champagne off of a tray and went, oh my God, I'm not supposed to be here. And then there was an immersive kind of like artwork that you were supposed to get inside a bucket and then have a Polaroid photo taken of you inside the bucket. So I literally have a photo of my first ever art opening. It was very embarrassing, but also deeply very fun. Whoever that blue chip gallery was, thank you.
They did well.
They did well. They introduced me to something I could get involved in. Speaking of music vibes and upcoming bits and bobs, just a plug right now before we kind of carry on with the show. We're super excited to be here at Kindred, and one of the reasons that we are, which I'm really excited by, is Kindred will be joining us this year in our radio residency aspect of Minor Attractions. So you can definitely tune into them on Friday, the 16th of October, between 2 and 6 p.m., where they will be doing exactly what we're doing right now, having a good time, playing tunes. But better. All right, guys, the next track we're going to be playing for you is called 90s Baby. Enjoy.
Yeah. See, as I said before, baby, I have so many things planned for you. But right now I just wanna, take things a little slow. I don't wanna rush things. So just bear with me and have a little patience.
Don't be afraid. Open up, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
That was 90s Baby by YD. Thank you, Hang, for that recommendation. This is also her next recommendation, which is like a bit of a gear shift, but you know what? Total vibes, man. Honestly, Garage gives me the summer vibes, so I'm hoping you're going to love this one too. It's a little bit of a different energy, but it's going to give you energy. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Too much fake niggas. That's why I hate niggas. Coming around with their bad energy. Fuck off, man. Leave me alone. 2023, bro. Trust me. Yo! Bah! 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 Yo! I gotta protect my energy. Too much jealousy, I see a friend turn enemy. Yo! Look, I gotta protect my energy. Too much jealousy, I see a friend turn enemy. Please don't ruin my energy. I heard it, why you keep telling me? I gotta protect my energy. Can't rap about beef with the streets. Say they rap about on the back of the back. Beverly jumped off swinging my chopper. Enemy, I'm on the verge to purge, especially when they keep testing me. Gotta protect my energy. My friends ain't there mentally. Don't ask me questions respectfully, cause I want answer sensibly. I just wanna murder senselessly. Armed heavily, shoot since secondary. Do it professionally. Kill confirm, don't message me. You wanna see these results, keep testing me. I gotta protect my energy. Chief of the streets, sesame. She wanna swallow my seed and have sex with me. He got shot in his wee. Now he can't breathe like he had a vasectomy. I gotta protect my energy. Too much jealousy, I see a friend turn enemy. Please don't ruin my energy. I heard it, why you keep telling me? I gotta protect my energy. Can't rap about beef with the streets. Say they rap about. I gotta protect my energy. Too much jealousy, I see a friend turn enemy. Please don't ruin my energy. I heard it, why you keep telling me? I gotta protect my energy. Can't rap about beef with the streets. Yo, say they rap about. Look, still think about Driller, cause that was my nigga and all of us warring as brothers. I got a strong influence on others, they're saying I brought back colours. When I look back, all of us stressed our mothers in prison for 5 whole summers. Mum ain't dumb, she's clued up, know what my crew does when we go stepping with cutters. Who knows if God still fucks with me? All of the fuckery, some of it troubles me. All of the things that I'm going through currently, I just need someone to show love and cuddle me. Dudder and Joe, man, been there 6 times, I'm trying to avoid the other one. I bought another gun, dodging a Babylon. I know I'm troublesome, I'm for another one. I gotta protect my energy. Too much jealousy, I see a friend turn enemy. Please don't ruin my energy. I heard it, why you keep telling me? I gotta protect my energy. Can't rap about beef with the streets. Say they rap about. I gotta protect my energy. Too much jealousy, I see a friend turn enemy. Please don't ruin my energy. I heard it, why you keep telling me? I gotta protect my energy. Can't rap about beef with the streets. Say they rap about.
All right, that was energy. I don't know if you guys could tell. I can't tell, but we are not DJs. So I'm impressing myself. But we're going to do one more song before we talk to Benjamin Slinger about their recent solo show through Slinger Copyright, which is going to be great. The show was great. The talk's going to be greater. But we're going to play one more song before we do that. Block, Rock, and Beat, Chemical Brothers. I'm going to press play now.
Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. Back with another one of those block rocking beats. with another one of those block rockin' beats.
We're about ready to rock steady. We're about ready to rock steady.
Back with another one of those block rockin' beats. Back with another one of those block rockin' beats.
All right, that was Block Rockin' Beat by the Chemical Brothers, and I am here with Benjamin Slinger, and we're going to talk about the most recent show from Slinger Copyright that was awesome. And I mean, like, you don't need me to say that because you obviously got all the press and you saw what everyone said, and you don't need me to inflate your ego. But first of all, like, let's cover home base and who are you? Yeah.
Okay, so I am Benjamin Slinger. I am kind of an artist, I guess, is the best.
That's a good place to start. Yeah.
Primarily visual artist. I do whatever I want in the name of art. You know, it makes it sound like I'm more of a radical than I am. I make sort of white cube exhibitions mostly. So
Mostly,
yeah. But yeah, I write. I suppose this project, Slinger Copyright, is a kind of design house sort of diffusion of my practice. So I suppose I'm a designer.
I think that one of the things that was super interesting is that obviously I've been familiar with the project for a while, and there obviously had always kind of been Noguchi undertones. And you know, in kind of the press photo that you had taken with Sam Hutchinson, I have to say his full name because we're on the radio. But like you've kind of alluded to that, and then all of the coverage picked up on that immediately.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, do you feel that in some ways that was kind of hitting the mark? I mean, what do you think? Like, what are your thoughts on that response? Because I obviously know that it is that, but it is a bunch of other stuff too.
I mean, I think it's like maybe the most kind of like apt way of describing it. If you want to make a kind of comparison with someone else, you know, Noguchi's obviously the most successful kind of like transition from a studio artist into a, you know, a kind of very particular design language, taking like washi paper lamps and making them into, you know, the go-to for firstly sort of, you know, Upper East Side New York apartments, like taste making kind of context, and then into like, you know, situations where you've got IKEA producing those kind of similar lamps that, you know, became a kind of ubiquitous lamp for every student household, or every household in the country actually, you know.
We also keep talking about, I want to take a step back because we keep talking about it as if everyone knows what it was and everyone knows what it looks like. And I think it would be really useful if you give us a little bit of a description of like what the project is, what they look like, just so everyone has a kind of a foundational.
So the thing that kind of started the project is these paper lamps. I have a kind of large archive of McDonald's, like vintage McDonald's paper bags, that I've been collecting since 2021, with the intention of doing something kind of, you know, classically kind of sculpture based, and then like as I got into producing something for them, I was engaging in a kind of more like a design process. I started producing kind of prototypes for a lamp based on these paper bags, because when I took them out, a lot of them had never been unfolded. I think it was, I got them from someone on eBay, or several people on eBay that maybe had worked in McDonald's, or had acquired these through either factories or being there. So they'd never actually been through the process of a fast food paper bag, and like opening them, you know, there's a kind of density to the print work, to the paper. They're really interesting objects just by themselves, you know, even without the kind of added mass market kind of graphic design of Disney and, you know, all of the because that's one thing to point out. They are Happy Meal bags, or like the Burger King version of Happy Meal bags. So they have a graphic density to them. There's usually another kind of another like intellectual property involved, whether it be Disney or, you know, Barbie or Hot Wheels or something. And so, you know, they really hold up by themselves. And, you know, typically I make quite like stacked gestures of like, you know, I love like semiotic density where there's like too much to read. There's like a lot of legibility within the things that are stacked on top of each other, which creates, or at least for me, creates a kind of like illegibility in its like density. So, you know, I think I wanted to just let them, because they are so inherently dense, just speak for themselves. And then you know, I produced a wireframe, and this was before I'd thought about a kind of Noguchi comparison, but you know, I produced one prototype in the studio, realized that I couldn't be bothered to make 200 more of them, or well, let's say in a more elegant way, I don't know, but yeah, it would have been quite an undertaking. And then I went through the process of trying to find a manufacturer and, you know, producing different designs myself. And then, you know, in engaging with that kind of universe, I ended up feeling like it was more of a design project, and that actually I wanted to kind of dispose of them in a way that they're not just kind of put in a sculptural setting and then left in my storage for eternity.
But I think that one of the things that I really loved about the project was that it was something that was very clearly discrete. I wouldn't say from your practice, discrete from other projects. It was very clearly its own kind of body of work. But it really, I think, amplified some of these key elements of your practice. And, you know, you mentioned something at the opening, because you did a reading at the opening. And you mentioned that on that day you had like, your eBay account had turned 20 years old. And I think that kind of element alone indicated that even though this was a discrete project that began in 2021, the kind of the practice element of how something like this came together had been happening for the last 20 years. And a lot of your work prior to this was dealing with some of these same things in a different way.
Yeah, I mean, I think the there's a couple of kind of jokes that I always kind of like present to people in this situation. It's like, oh, well, eBay is like 80-90% of my practice, so like, thanks eBay. And for a long time, I think the research kind of ostensibly starts at eBay in a way, like, the base interests are there, but then like it's how, how do you how do you take those into a practice that sort of engages with material cultures, but not material cultures in a way of like, what does lead as a base material mean, or what does stone as a base material mean, but what does a collectible with a kind of measurable value mean, and like, you naturally find yourself on eBay, Facebook Marketplace.
I also think like you downplay it because you just keep saying eBay as if it like you do it in the way that I do it, no, like you're like an expert. Yeah, I think that like you eBay in a way that no one I've ever met like knows how to do it, which means that you come up with great stuff. But I also think that like I'm fascinated by like that, which obviously has its own kind of cultural time and place as a kind of portal to all of these other kind of rabbit holes, which I think is super interesting. Before we move on, do you have anything else to say about that project?
I mean, maybe not specifically. I think there's a few kind of soundbitey things I've said, and it's always difficult to kind of like let things go out into the world, and like I was trying not to say too many kind of soundbitey things now, but I think like the things that I have said that I thought were kind of mostly I could stand by were kind of related to the action of or like the kind of conversation surrounding selling out and what it means to kind of compromise something conceptually, and for me, I think compromising this isn't compromised conceptually because it's a commercial endeavor in a kind of sense, because it sits within a specifically, it sits within a kind of conceptual project, so it's a I'm giving it a kind of like breadth of leeway, but I think the kind of the thing that I always like to think about how the art world in general compromises practices, and I think it's people are always quite eager to point out that like commerciality is inherently compromising, but in fact I think if you really wanted to inspect the art world as a whole, I think we need to be looking at institutional compromises through like you have the amount of compromises you have to make for funding applications for everything in a kind of like post New Labour world where everything is a justification, and not that I'm against kind of social practices or anything like that, but it's I think it's worth pointing out that like so many practices are compromised through alternative means.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Do you know what I really want? I really want to engage with that, but I am also staring at the clock. But what I will also say before we go is that we do have a couple of fun, exciting projects coming up, notably in Mexico. So hush hush on that until further notice. But that's a fun one to look forward to. We are going to jump into the next song, which is Pinnacles. But thank you so much for joining us, Benjamin.
Thanks, Jacob.
And you're still going to be here, so we'll keep talking.
Yeah,
but here's the music.
Cool.
That was Pinnacles by Fortet. I hope you've been enjoying some 2012 Fortet vibes. I think up next we've got At Night, the Kid Creme Club remix by Shakedown. So this will be another cute summery vibe for you. So get in the garden. Hopefully you've got some aircon in that office. I don't know. Keep cool, have fun, and have a good time.
wants a lover right now, but she's like no other. She ain't gonna wait till the morning light to find him. She's a fine sister, but no daylight kind of girl. She only wanna make it right, and she's gonna make it all right tonight.
You
other. She ain't gonna wait till the morning light to find him. She's a fine sister, but no daylight kind of girl. She only wanna make it right, and she's gonna make it all right tonight.
Alrighty. This is us, Minor Attractions, in the last couple of minutes of our set here on Kindred Radio. Thank you so much, Kindred, for giving us the time and the space to do this. We'll see you in October 2026 for our 4th edition this year, which we're really, really excited by. And, we end as we mean to go on. And when I say mean to go on, I'm going to the end of the street here and going to go get a drink. So the last track that we have here is My Truck by an American country and hip-hop artist called Breland. It is a bit weird, so I hope you have a good afternoon, and I'm off to the pub.
You can drink my liquor, you can call my lady, you can take my money, you can smoke my blunt. Scuff these Jordans, you can say you hate me, you can call me crazy, but don't touch my truck. Don't touch my truck. With the windows tinted, boy, we came from the bottom, got it out the mud. Whole block jumping cause the subs stay hidden. If they roll up on me, know I keep one tucked. Tell them boys come get me, I be riding through the city. Young, rich, and I'm pretty, homie, don't get it twisted. Keep it safe in the Henry, red cup full of Henny. My head's coming plenty, it's for real. You can drink my liquor, you can call my lady, you can take my money, you can smoke my blunt.